Hey everyone, I am here today with the JJRC H8 Mini. This is a little quadcopter here, so let's get it out of the box and see what's inside. So this is the little quad here. It's got white propellers. Feels pretty good. I mean, it's got the little prop guards here. These don't really. I guess you could take them off if you really want to. Doesn't seem like they're made to take off to come off. It does come with a little battery compartment there, and this is a battery that came with it. It's a 3.7 volt 150 milliamp hour battery. It has a little connector right there. So pretty cool little flyer. I flew it yesterday one time, and it's actually a very good little flyer. This is the remote here that it comes with. It doesn't have any shoulder buttons. One thing I do like about the remote is that even though it's small and it has the little stubs for sticks, it has good grips on the little, so you can actually grip it good if you're using your thumbs. And it is a tiny bit longer. The little sticks seem a little bit longer, just kind of gives you a little bit better control, it feels like, so for such a small remote. Alright, so these are the directions. Has some good diagrams here. The little diagram right here tells you everything, all the different features, what the buttons do. You got your on and off switch, then you have this button here controls the speeds. It has two different speeds. If you press down on the left stick, it activates the headless mode and the one key return. And if you press down on the right stick, it activates, it just does flip. So if you press it and you can flip in all directions. You can flip forward, backward, and both sides. Like I said earlier, it doesn't have any shoulder buttons. And then it has these little trim buttons here. This is for back and forward trimming, and then this is for right and left trimming. So pretty straightforward there with the little remote. It's actually a good little flyer. Like I said earlier, this one doesn't have altitude hold, which is a new feature that they're putting on some of the quads. It also comes with a little screwdriver. It comes with a little charging cable. Well, it's not really a cable. It's just a little USB. That's how you charge it. It has two spare propellers, so one of each, one clockwise and one counterclockwise. It does not have a full set of propellers, so that's a little bit of a downside there. And it comes with these little feet that you can put on like that to just I don't really think it needs them. I kind of like that, and I think this is the kind of thing that just kind of falls off really quick. So I'm not gonna put those on right now. I already charged this battery, so now I'm gonna insert the battery here in the little compartment. And I'm gonna plug it in right here in the back. It does not have an on and off switch, so as soon as you plug in the battery, it'll be ready to go. It has red LEDs in the front and it has blue LEDs in the back. Now I'm going to set it on a flat surface and I'm going to bind it. So you turn the remote on and then it starts blinking. Now this one, I believe, binds automatically. Let me see. Yeah, it binds automatically, so it's already bound. So you see that I'm moving my throttle up just a little bit and it's already bound. Alright, so let's fly it. Like I said, it has two different rates. You use this button here for the two rates. 2 beeps for the second rate, 1 beep for the first rate. We'll start out on the first rate and just take it up in the air. Let's fly it around here just a little bit. It's actually a very stable flyer for not having altitude hold. It is very stable. I really like it. I like the way it flies. It gives you a little bit more maneuverability than something with the altitude hold. The altitude hold is nice because it keeps it in place, but it doesn't allow you to just really, if you want to get a little bit more maneuverable with your throttle, it doesn't really allow you to do that. So this one doesn't have that. So you can get, as you get used to flying it, you can get more maneuverable. So let's just fly it around here a tiny bit. The LEDs, they're not super easy to see, but they're not bad either. So it seems to be flying pretty well. Not bad. And that's all on the first rate. So that's all on the first rate there. So now I'm going to switch over to the second rate and see how it does, and then we'll do some flips. So to go to the second rate, you go right there, and it did 2 beeps. So now it's going to be a lot faster, so you can be even more maneuverable. This is the yaw right here on the second rate. That's the yaw. So super fast. I mean, it is very fast. And you got to remember, this one has the red in the front. So you know, I think that's a little bit backwards, but they do that with some of these quadcopters. They put the red in the front, so you just have to remember that. But not bad. It's really stable. I really enjoy flying this one. Not bad. All right, so that's the 2 rates. So now let's do some flips. So let's take it up, and I'm still on rate 2. I'm gonna take it up and just do some flips. And for flips, all you do is you just press down the right stick and press forward, and it'll flip. So it's all forward flips. Now for sideways flips, you do the same thing. Just flip it. So that's flips in all directions. So it does really well with the flips. It recovers really well. Doesn't lose a lot of altitude, which is pretty important. So it's pretty good. I really like how fast that yaw is. I mean, it is crazy fast. Very nice. Very good. All right, let's put it down. Okay, so that is flip. So let's try out the headless mode. So with headless mode, what you're gonna do is you're gonna press down on the left stick. Okay, so flips with the right stick, you flip, and then with the left stick, you press it down, and it's gonna go into headless mode. So let's try that out. Okay, so I know it's in headless mode because the remote starts beeping. So let's see if it's working. Yeah, and the headless mode is working perfectly. Okay, so here's the test. The big test is, can you yaw and control the quadcopter? And that's the kind of thing you can do with headless mode. It's just so much fun. You can just yaw all over the place and keep control of it, and that's just a lot of fun. Whoop. Okay, lost it there. Alright, let me get out of headless mode by pressing that again. So it takes it out of headless mode. I think that's the only annoying thing about headless mode, is this thing constantly beeps, and the lights actually don't flicker. So your LEDs are gonna be the same, but as soon as you take off in headless mode, the remote's gonna start making noise. So I like the headless mode. Works perfect on this thing. At the end there, you saw I just kind of lost control. That was all my fault, but the headless mode works really well. You can play around, you know, just yaw like crazy, and all you do is just control it with your right stick and control the altitude a little bit with your left, and a lot of fun. Probably a good feature, you know, for a beginner, someone that hasn't flown a lot. They probably enjoy it because they can just control it a lot easier. So very cool. Alright, so for one key return, what you do is if you're flying it and you want it to return to you, you just press the headless mode button down while it's in the air, and it comes back to you. So let me just show it one time. This is actually kind of small space to do that, but it's just for showing it. Okay, it's bound. Alright, so I'm going to take it out there, and I'm just going to press down on the button, and you're going to see the quadcopter is going to shoot back to me. I'm going to take it out here and press the button, and you see how it comes back to me. And you can regain control. But it shot back to me. So I had it out there. I just pressed the headless mode button, and it just comes straight back to me. So it seems to be working okay. The one key return. Sometimes the one key return, depending on the direction that you're turned, it may not be as accurate, but it actually worked pretty well. It was shooting back straight towards me. So that is the JJRC H8 mini quadcopter. Really cool little quadcopter, very inexpensive. So I'll be posting the link in the description to the little quad if you're interested. And guys, thank you for watching this. Thank you for following me on my channel. Follow me on Facebook as well and Instagram. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye.